What's up everyone? Alren is back for a new video today just for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about how to plan your J1 internship program. So you guys already decided that you want to get into the J1 program, right? So today our topic is planning you for the best experience possible. Knowledge-wise, experience-wise, accommodation-wise, that your accommodation is not compromised, accessibility-wise, that you can get from one place to the other pretty easy, pretty fast without any hassle, and the most important thing, the place where you can make as much money as you can, baby. So today I am going to be revealing you 5 very important keys to consider for planning your J1 internship program. Choosing the right place for you or choosing the right state where you want to work is not really that easy, but it's not as complicated as you think. If you do it wisely and right, it will really help you a lot. Because I know a lot of people that they want to be in California because they want to be close to their relatives, and it's close to Disneyland and Hollywood. I know a lot of people, they want to be in New York because their friends are in New York and they want to be together and they want to enjoy that city that never sleeps. Times Square, New York, Statue of Liberty. Some people, they want to be in Miami because they want to enjoy that nice nightlife, party life, and the beaches in Miami. Well, yes, they are right, but I tell you, it's deeper than that. There's more than that. So I'm gonna help you guys decide. So let's get into it. Number 1, you have to study how the season works. Because USA has 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. Out of the 4 seasons, there are only 2 seasons that are really busy: the summer and the winter. I give you an example. If you're in Florida, you get in Florida in the summer. So summers in Florida are the rainy season, so it means that it's low in Florida. And then next is fall. It's low too because it starts to get cold. So in the winter, that's the time that they get busy, because the people from the north that are experiencing the cold weather, they want to get out of the cold weather. So that's why they go down south to Florida to enjoy the tropical weather, hot, nice beer in the beach. And then it gets busy until the first month of the spring. If you are in Colorado, you got here summer. Summer here is pretty busy because there's a lot of festivals. The ski resorts, they turn the ski resorts to bike parks, to nice hiking trails, to nice off-road trails. So it's pretty busy in the summer. And then in the fall, it's slow because that's the time it starts to get cold. It's slow, but it's not really slow. You can still make business. And then until the winter, that's the busiest time because the ski resort is back. And then spring sometimes it's closed. There are ski resorts that are closed, like our ski resort in Telluride, Colorado. It closes in the first week of April until May. So that's the things that you really have to take note. Number 2, you have to research the location. So guys, I don't want you to be shocked when you got here in the US, because I didn't know that you want that city life. But when you got here in the US, you end up in a pretty remote and small town. It is very important for you to know what is the way of living of the place that you want to be. If you want to enjoy that silent life, mellow life, or if you want to enjoy that city life, busy, bumping traffic light. And you also have to check the transportation. What kind of transportation? Public transportation, if they have bus going on every time to time, if they have Ubers or Lyfts or taxis. You also have to check what is the nearest airport, because it is really helpful to you when you travel, especially when you're carrying those heavy luggages. So I'm gonna give you a specific example. I am in Telluride right now, in Telluride, Colorado, state of Colorado. So Colorado is a pretty big state. Don't think that it's a small state, it's just Colorado. It's easy to get from one place to the other. So it's different because when you are assigned in Telluride, Colorado, you can check that one in the map. We are in the southwestern part of the Colorado, and Denver is in the north. So we are 7 hours drive away from Denver. You drive two ways you can get here from Denver. You can drive 7 hours, or you can fly just 1 hour, but the flight is $150. $150 is a lot for an hour flight. If you want to be in Aspen as well, or in Vail, Vail is 2 hours away from Denver, so it's pretty close from the city. This is one of the busiest ski resorts in Colorado because it is close to the city, and the people from the city, they only drive 2 hours to get to Vail. So it's really different because there's no train. The only way is to drive. So if you're from Telluride, if you want to get to Denver for shopping for your day off, it's not that easy. You cannot do that because it takes almost a day of travel, because there's only one bus travels from Telluride to Denver every day. So you really have to take note about that. You don't want to be in this remote place if you want to be in the city, and if you want to be in the city, you don't want to be in this remote place. So you have to take note about that. Maybe if you are kind of like in the middle, you can be in Vail, because Vail is only 2 hours. You can drive to Denver and you can drive back at the end of the day if you have to work tomorrow. So those guys are the things that you have to think about. Number 3 that you have to consider, you have to know what type of establishment where you want to be, because it varies. You can be working in big hotel chains, you can be working in country clubs, you can be working in theme parks, like working in Nickelodeon, Six Flags, and Disney. You can be working in national parks, like working in the Grand Canyon, and you can also be working in restaurants, like family-owned restaurants. You have to know it yourself because the experience varies. Because working in a hotel, you can have that bigger experience, more vision about the hotel and restaurant management. When you work in country clubs, you know how to run. You will have experience how to run a country club. When you work in theme parks, it's more on tourism wise. And when you work in national park, it's also more on tourism. So you have to know. Number 4. You have to check the housing. The housing price is very important, if it's expensive or not. Some housings are very expensive, but you get all the amenities that you want. Some housings are cheap, but you don't get all the amenities that you want. Like when I was in New York before, I had this experience. Our housing has no kitchen. It sucks because you cannot cook, especially when you're a Filipino. You know, Filipinos, we like cooking all the time, and we like having our meals fresh and hot. So it sucks because you don't live in comfort because you can't cook. So you really have to consider about that. And you know, the laundry as well. Sometimes when there are housing establishments that the laundry and the dryer is already inside your unit. Sometimes you have to go in the next building. But you know, that really matters because especially during the winter, it's hard to doing your laundry and you have to cross from one building to the other. It's nice to have your laundry inside the unit because during your day off, you can have a nap. Put your laundry inside, start to wash it, have a nap, and then when you wake up, put it to the dryer. So it's pretty easy. Number 5 and the last, check or consult the former J1s because they are the one that knows better. Thank you guys for staying with me until the end of the video. So let's wrap up everything. Number 1, know how the season works. Number 2, check the location. Number 3, know what type of business or establishment you want to be. Number 4, check the housing type. And number 5, consult the former J1s. I hope you guys find the video helpful. Enjoy the rest of your day and y'all have a good one.